Testing, testing. One, two, testing. Can you guys hear me? All right. Well, doesn't look like it's going to connect very well. Welcome to the live jive archive with your host Frank Monday, coming at you Monday through Fridays, usually when there's a VPN connection. But recently, guys, there has been no VPN connection. Congratulations if you have succeeded at the 100-day magical challenge. That's good fun. Um, like I said, the VPNs here have just been totally fucking blocked for 7 days now, I guess. So I'm not exactly sure. Looks like I just got bumped. All right. Well, you guys know the routine. It's never easy here in China trying to stay connected or interact with the internet. So it's been a bit of a bummer. I don't know. Updates, not a lot going on. Just fucking, working. You guys know what I do. I work and do my magic. But they have all but canceled, as far as I can see, like any access to the VPNs. I'm surprised it even broke through right now with just a little bit of horseshit connection, even though it's pretty weak. Hey, we've got someone out in Happy Land. Welcome. Good to see you. Frank out in Jersey. Frank, how the hell are you? Can you hear me? Can you see and hear me? So that'll be the question going forward. Because I just don't know. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I haven't been able to connect for a week, over a week. It seems like right around Halloween was the last time I connected to the internet. And then we hit the 100-day magical challenge, and then it just stopped. All VPNs were blocked. Like right now, the internet's just not even hardly working at all. I'm pretty sure it's on this end. Yes, you can see and hear me. Okay, good deal. Thank you for that. I don't even know how, I don't even remember how to live stream anymore. I mean, just wanted to check in and say hi and let everybody know that I'm still alive. And the only reason I haven't been able to connect is because of the internet. I've tried, I even paid for another VPN and it just didn't work. Like I downloaded on my phone, my phone, I updated my laptop, all the software systems, and I thought maybe this will help. And no, it didn't help. All it did was put in a additional 2 gigabytes of software on my phone and another 2 gigabytes of, you know, malware from Apple and whatever else. And all it did was put a bunch of extra horseshit on my phone that doesn't help me connect at all. Nothing improved. Everything's even, it is what it is, and it's even worse. So kind of a bummer there. It's very, very frustrating and disappointing not to be able to connect to the internet and say hi to everyone. Even just, to do these little simple live streams, let alone try to do any worthwhile. Yeah, China internet fuckery. Hi, Miss Mary Moon. Good to see you. Um, in fact, this morning, like I was really diligent about trying to connect, and who knows, it looks like it's an unstable connection. So who knows how long I can stick around and say hi. But I was really extra diligent. Like I started at 4 a.m. trying to work through all the VPNs and get one of them to connect. And I haven't stopped until 8:30 a.m. just now. 8:20, about 8:15 is when I finally connected. So 4+ hours of consistently trying. So as the old saying goes, nothing can take the place of persistence. This quote is attributed to Calvin Coolidge, but I heard it from Israel Regardi originally. Um, what's the next part of it? Let's see. It's something. Yeah, talent. will not. Uh, Nothing is more common. Let me see. What is it? Yeah. Nothing is more common than unsuccess. See if I can do this. Unsuccessful men with talent. It's not gonna look. Having trouble connecting. Please check your connection. It didn't even let me send that. It's not letting me send anything right now. Look at that. What a bummer. See if it'll do it now. Nope. So, yeah, there we go. Let me check the nothing can take the place of persistence. So Miss Mary Moon says hi. Yeah, dedicated ass. Yeah, Frank says talent will not. Frank in Jersey says, "Yo, Frank, I responded to your message you sent me referencing the H.P. Lovecraft book. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. I see them. He 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 he. Yeah, the next one is genius will not. The unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. The next one is education will not. Education will not. The world is filled with educated derelicts. Crystal K, good to see you, Crystal. I think maybe the internet, they started blocking me because I was trying to organize spiritual help for a friend. So you had requested spiritual help and some assistance through magic, and immediately the minions of the Dark Lord um, decided to block me. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. There you have it. Okay, I got the whole quote out there. I wanted to get that in there for you guys. I'm gonna see if bringing my little phone closer to the computer will help, because it's just one thing after another, man. Like nothing ever seems to fucking work, no matter what I do. And I got to be straightforward. Sometimes you think that like you're being paranoid and you think, "Oh, well, maybe it's just this, that, or the other thing, right?" And no, it's not. It's absolute shit fuckery on the part of the controllers. And I think if if I think if 2020 showed us anything, it showed us that it is indeed beyond a shadow of a doubt a global cabal, a global conspiracy, that we're not isolated to this guy or that guy in the attack, but in fact the attack is directly um, globally organized and directed at every single one of us, right? Every single man, woman, and child is under direct assault by these globalist bastards that want us to fucking live in pods, eat bugs, and keep our goddamn mouths shut, right? They want to keep us ball gagged and subservient to their systems entirely. And wow, it's really disheartening because you hear guys like Jones, Alex Jones and other people, Jordan Peterson and the Ape Man, Rogan, right? Mark Dice and whoever else, Sticks, Hex, and Hammer. And since they have such big platforms, they're allowed to talk a little bit. But the little guys like us just get strangled constantly, constantly strangled. And they're shilling for the machine too, really, because they don't address it directly, and they're not really that interested in it. They want to keep earning their living because they use the internet and talk radio formats, just talking head on the boob tube to generate their income. And so they really can't risk that by trying to take it head on, which I get. I get it. Um, it's frustrating and infuriating for me to try to organize a little bitty platform and have a few viewers and not be given any incentive, and giving every de-incentive. What's a de-incentive? Every form of discouragement to try to foil my efforts. That's okay. I mean, what do I do? Just give up, right? And never live stream again, never do any more YouTubing just because they make it so difficult? No, right? Because we know the truth here, that nothing can take the place of persistence. Talent will not, genius will not, education will not. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. I think that'll be my tag for the day. Let me see. Let me catch up with the ideas room. Good to see all you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming in to say hello. I'm gonna have myself a JP Farrell. I can see that the connection is terrible, so it's probably really choppy and staticky. Don't care. Happy to be connected. Crystal says, "Hi, Frank. Good to see you. My mother in law died today. An hour later, I had a bee or yellow jacket in my shirt. Any special meaning behind that, do you think?" Yes, I do. It's, I found that whenever someone passes, she's not really that connected to you. Maybe she was antagonistic towards you. But when I've seen when various people passed, my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, my father, my brother, insects would communicate with me like almost immediately, like either day of or day after or at the funeral. I've had dragonflies land on my finger, and I've seen into the realms beyond through the eyes of insects. For me, it was always dragonflies or butterflies that would communicate me at the time of a passing. But there always does seem to be some communication from the insect world. Don't know why that is. Maybe they're saying thank you because we're feeding them with the corpses of our relatives. But there's something spiritual connected with it. I don't know exactly what it is or why, but I every time someone in my life has passed, I felt the insect world of all worlds reach out to me. So that's interesting. I don't know. You guys tell me down in the comments. Have you ever had an experience of that sort? Did you send me an email, Crystal? It looks like you might have. Um, Unfortunately, Crystal, I have not been able to check emails. I have not been able to do anything. I haven't been able to connect to the internet. I haven't been able to live stream. But if it says that you sent me an email, I will try my best to check it while I've got this little tenuous VPN connection. Miss Barry Moon says, "Hello, Crystal. Gotta run. Bummer. Got chores to do. Guten Abend." Roll that skunk blunt, Frank. Love ya. Good, bad. I hope you enjoy that. I've been keeping a sharp eye out for Mystic Medicines because it's today's the first day of winter. So maybe they're letting me do a little bit of celebrating because it's the first day of winter. That would be fun. I would say if she loved you and the brother-in-law doesn't like you, um, I would go anyway. I mean, you're not there for him, you're there for the grieving spirit, and it's important that we show the recently deceased, our beloved ones, that, that we still care about them and we still have affection towards them. You could even set up a little special place on your altar for the next year to show some honor to her, like a picture with maybe some dried flowers or something like that. It's up to you how you choose to commemorate it, but I would say, you need to be strong in the face of adversity and do it anyway. Um, yeah, just kind of a bummer over here. Sorry, guys, that I haven't been able to live stream or connect with anyone. I really feel cut off from the greater community when the VPNs are blocked like this, and it's really kind of a bummer. But with that said, I've been hard at it here at work and with the kids and stuff. My daughter's doing well. My son's doing well. My wife's as big of a pain in the ass as ever. She does take breaks from riding my ass, but so that's good. But occasionally she really shows her ass, and this weekend was one of those weekends. But that's okay. I'll live through it. I'll roll with the punches. Does Abend mean evening? Oh, are you talking about nigga Miss Mary Moon? I don't know. She says Guten Abend. It should be Guten Ahnen, not Abend. So I don't know which dialect of German she's trying to speak, but maybe Guten Abend, Guten Ahnen. Am I incorrect in that? Might be. You never know. Um, I could check it real quick because it is of curiosity to me. Let's see here. See if Google works. Yeah, doesn't look like Google's going to respond. I've noticed, here's the interesting thing, guys. I've noticed that even when I get a small breakthrough on the VPN, most foreign websites are still blocked, even with a VPN active. Like right now, YouTube will not respond for me. And the only reason I'm able to connect to you is because somehow I'm flying under the radar on StreamYard. So the only thing I've got going on for myself right now is that StreamYard is connecting, but everything else is still not connecting. Google won't connect. None of my emails will connect. YouTube won't connect. So even though they've opened up a small window of VPN, I'm still trapped. So that's kind of a bummer. How do you say good night in German? Yeah, it's not guten Abend, it's gute Nacht is good night. Ich wünsche dir einen guten Nacht. Hope you have a good night. What about good evening, maybe that's what she's trying to say. Oh, it is Abend. Guten Abend. Ha, Abend. I've never heard it that way. I've always heard Guten Ahnen, but shows you what I know. My German is not great. Hey Frank, is it possible to get another option started today? Stream on. I don't. I have no idea what you mean, Frank. Let me know though. Try to make that a little clearer. Guten Nacht means good night. Guten Abend means good afternoon. Good evening. Yeah. Good afternoon. Is that Abend as well? Look, I lost the connection again. They really fucking hate me, man, with this VPN horse shit. How do you say good afternoon in German? Guten Nacht Mittagen. In southern Germany and Bavaria, it's common to say service to a person. Guten Abend can mean good afternoon or good evening. Good day is Tag, obviously, so you can say Guten Tag or Guten Tag. Yeah, Guten Tag. It says for afternoon, you should say Nacht Mittag. So don't know if that's accurate or not. But okay, guys, have fun. Thanks for tuning in. Just letting everybody know that I'm still alive out here in Happy Land. That would work on your end. Is there another platform you could stream on? Oh, is there another platform you could stream on? that might work on your end. Um, don't know, nigga, shit, Frank, I'm Jersey. I've tried to stream on. Good to see you, Crystal. Thanks. I've been missing doing shows, obviously. I've tried streaming on Rumble and BitChute and Twitch and all of them, and none of it works, man. There's Frank, there's no workaround. It is what it is. I either have to break through with the VPN and they have to fucking ease up on trying to fucking censor everything and especially censor me. I think I am uniquely targeted because I'm here in China. So it's even harder for me to get through the firewall than anyone else. And plus because I have something to say, I have a spiritual message, so I don't think they like that at all. I got off politics, so I don't talk about politics anymore. I thought that might be it, but when you start Instagram, I've tried it, doesn't work. Instagram's Facebook, right? Facebook doesn't work. None of it works, man. I'm surprised StreamYard's getting through right now. But when you start looking to try to unravel the Gordian knot, it doesn't work, man. You'll run yourself ragged trying to figure it out. You just have to take out your sword and cut the fucking corruption out. There's no other answer. Corruption cannot be bargained with. It can only be removed through violent force. You have to attack it directly and cut it out of the body or cut it out of the system or cut their heads off in the fucking street. Metaphorically, of course, right? Don't want to get a strike in addition to being blocked all the time. And I'm talking about the corruption of criminals everywhere. You just have to oppose them on all fronts, you know. Keep fighting for freedom, guys. Keep the spirit of 1776 alive, beating in your breast. Spread it freely and frequently with those you know and love. Teach the young. There's nothing else to do, man. Just keep fighting it because it's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse. You think you're going to find a way around it? You're not. You know, there is no escaping it. The battle will either come sooner or later. If it comes sooner, it'll actually be a little easier. If it comes too much later, then they're going to have organized so thoroughly that there really will be no escape from the coming great culling and great reset. I mean, we got to eat our steaks. We got to drive our gas powered cars. We got to demand lower prices. We've got to get out and shake our ass in society. And we got to let them know that anything that opposes natural law is not acceptable. You know, it's a part of my religion anyway that I must follow natural law. And so that means I have to abide by God's will. And maybe this is part of it, right? Maybe it's just a time for me to reorganize myself and do other things. But I certainly do miss seeing you guys out in Happy Land. I miss chatting with you on the live drive jive and any other format. 100-day magical challenge is over. So check me out on www.buymeacoffee.com/Frank Monday if you get a chance, right? Buymeacoffee.com/Frank. Did I write that correctly? Yeah. Frank Monday. Try to offer some support to the channel, at least some moral support. You know, just stop by and say hi, hit the thumbs up on a video or something, leave a comment, all that happy horse shit. I love y'all, good looking, sexy people. Stay well out in Happy Land. We'll start up another 100-day magical challenge when we're able to get some consistent internet, right? And until then, just keep on keeping on, right? As above, so below, into the abodes of the future, everyone, and do good magic. Until next time, I am your well wisher, Sir Francis Lunas Aristeas of the OTA.